Hello, route members. It's time for some Doki Doki Blue Skies Yuri route again. I'm finishing it, probably. I don't know how much is left, actually. I have no idea. But it's been a good route. I think I might like the Yuri route more. Maybe. Just maybe. I'm also making some hot apple cider for myself right now, so I can enjoy some of that throughout the stream. But, this is going to be a great way to end our Saturday night. Saturday night. I forgot I started like a Scottish announcer that one stream. That just happened. Blue dissonance development. What did that say? What did it say? Avril Lavigne. What is that? A fucking pop artist? I don't actually know what she does. I've heard the name before. Hot apple cider. Indeed. Plushika, you need to make sure Hoosier behaves for like approximately 30 seconds, okay? Keep an eye on that fucking guy, man. He gets a little windy sometimes. We don't get windy on these blue sky days, you know, that never happens. Never happened to me before. Never will happen ever again. And I have never been sarcastic in my life. Alright. When I said in my life, it randomly reminded me of an ancient YouTube video that I used to always get stuck in my head when I was like really young, like 10 or something. There's this video where this guy just went, "It's not just a game, it's my life. You can't just take it away." I don't fucking remember. I don't remember what the video is. It's too old. Don't remember what it's called. Don't remember what happened. Just remember that line because I said it so many times as a kid. Avril Lavigne is a pop star. So, Monica, you come here often? Heck yeah. She's like... Anyhow, this music is so quiet. If I remember, the main game music is a lot louder. Oh, December 31st, the last day of the year. As I push myself up, my gaze floats across the room. It looks exactly the same, save for the tea set on my desk. In a strange way, it's like Yuri's presence is here with me. A strange feeling courses to me as I recall the shy, nervous look on her face as she handed me the gift. December 21st. December 21st. Oh my god. I need to stop doing this fucking awful voice. I'll go back to my my terrible Davy Jones impression. How about that? It's like hold on. Let me harness it. Do you fear death, Jack Sparrow? This is terrible. A feeling which only grows stronger as I recall the quiet, intimate moment we had dinner. This is terrible. This is way worse than last time. I lost it. It's gone. Them that die'll be the lucky ones, and there'll be plenty. Oh yeah. Oh man, I wanna fucking rewatch The Pirates again. Plenty of luck going around today. I feel like the voice is just gone. I'm like, it's like sounds like a completely different accent for some reason. I like my mouth, the dialect, it just left me. I'm gonna try anyway. A feeling which only grows stronger as I recall the quiet, intimate moment we had with another after the other girls left. Oh yes, Sayori cockblocked us right at the end of last stream. I fucking forgot. It's definitely not an unpleasant feeling, but it does feel confusing. I feel warm inside, but it's still a foreign sensation. What exactly are Yuri and I? Dog, I think it's pretty obvious what Yuri and you are at this point. Part of me wants to take Yuri out on a date, but, well, I don't know what to do. Taking her out for coffee or tea seems a bit basic. What's wrong with fucking basic, bro? Oh, you're gonna be one of them hipsters like, oh, I gotta be special, I gotta be different. What's wrong with fucking coffee and tea? What's wrong with going to McDonald's? What's wrong with going on a fucking walk? Don't be a bitch. Oh, maybe that's just me. I got nothing wrong with basic, bro. But she likes tea, though. I'm not doing that voice the whole stream. So maybe it's not such a bad idea after all. Having finished my morning routine, I find myself sitting at the kitchen table, idly scrolling through my phone. Maybe some fresh air will help me place my thoughts. That's usually a good idea. Ah, that's much better. The air is a little biting, but I'm wrapped up warm, so it feels like a refreshing coolness. Yeah, I fucking actually like the cold quite a lot. MC sounds like he's about to get drunk and throw sticky bombs at Effie's. Yeah, it is a little like weird Scottish, right? Well, technically Davy Jones is also Scottish, so I'm on the right track, but I don't quite have the ferocity of Davy Jones, just the silliness of the demo man. Unfortunately, I left my gloves at home. That voice is going downhill. So my hands are being subjected to the full wrath of the December air. Man, it'd be nice to have Yuri's hands warm mine. Maybe I should ask her just to be my girlfriend. I mean, despite her being unaware of what we are, it's obvious that she likes me, right? How do you ask, though? Hi, Yuri, I like you, and I'd like to fuck your, what? Hold on, what just happened? I think you like me too, so do you want to be my girlfriend? Nah, that sounds childish. Sayori and I used to say that stuff to each other when we were really little. A white bow coming into my peripheral vision snaps me out of my inner turmoil. Monica, what? It's sorry. Excuse me. Basic date shouldn't be bad. My first date with my wife was to a local ice cream shop, and that sounds fucking wonderful. The company should be the only thing that matters. If you have to do fancy things and artificial, materialistic things to have a good time with your partner, then you're not having a good time with your partner. You're having a good time doing materialistic things. You gotta, like, it's about the experience with each other. Like, sometimes sitting on a fucking couch and doing literally nothing in your own house is way more enjoyable than going out and doing a bunch of crazy shit. Like, you know. If you know, you know. If you don't, I feel sorry for you. They got more faking sea monsters in the Great Loch Ness than they got in the likes of me. You know what's making me want to go back to TF2? I used to play it. Hooser, before I met you, did you know I used to be a TF2 streamer for like a couple of years? It was like 2022 and 2024. I still used to be on pretty late. Or no, 2022 and 23, sorry. I used to be on late. Like, I would start streaming around like midnight. And I would do TF2 with a bunch of boys on the stream. And I met a lot of people that way, actually. I wouldn't be against going back, but I probably lost everything. Like, I'm probably fucking terrible now. I bet if I went back, I don't even remember how to play anymore. But I was really good with heavy. I remember I would, like, get top leaderboards as heavy sometime. There's a few archive streams. I rarely archived my TF2 streams, but I did stream it a lot. I suck ass at TF2, but I'm cracked at Day of Defeat Source. I'm not familiar with that. I'm assuming it's like a similar Source engine mod. I know TF2 was originally based off of a Half-Life 1 mod, fun fact, which was pretty cool. And then they decided to make it a full-on game, which always confused people, like, where's TF1? It's like TF2, but World War II. Oh, okay. Do you have TF2? Because, oh, I guess it's free, but I would not be against streaming it again sometime. I'm just saying. It brings me happiness looking at Monica. Also, Hooser, I have something fucking ridiculous to show you. I don't think you've seen this yet. Hold up. So, right, like, while I'm streaming, I'm looking at my computer screen, and right above my computer screen is fucking this. I just have this sitting above the computer screen at all times. I don't know why I bought it. I like needed something to add to my cart on AliExpress, and it popped up, and I was like, that is so fucking funny. So I just got it. Oops, camera's offset. What did I do? No, it's turned. Turn. There we go. You actually bought it? I fucking did buy it. Oh, it's so funny. Because, like, I have an empty, unpainted wall right here that I was gonna paint. But I kept getting lazy, and I don't feel like moving all my furniture out and doing that right now. I'm doing so many other things at the moment. I'm like, I don't know when I'm going to get to that. For now, this silly fucking cloth laying over this unpainted wall. Anyways, back to Monica. Hi, Ratsmith. I didn't expect to see you about. Looks like you've gone for a walk. I haven't done his voice in a minute. Oh, hey, Monica. Yeah, I was in the mood for some fresh air, so here I am. Do you have any plans for New Year's? Kind of. I used to just watch the fireworks on TV with my parents, but they're not around this year. I guess I can watch them at home. I choose not to divulge the fact I'm stuck for date ideas. At least not yet. Monica studies me for a moment. Her gaze feels like an X-ray, and I feel like she's somehow reading directly into my mind. Say, Ratsmith, would you say that the fireworks can be described as romantic? Yeah, forget about Paris or the Eiffel Tower. Exploding gunpowder and pyrotechnics are what come to mind when someone says romance. I laugh, but her knowing smirk doesn't move. If I were interested in someone, I think taking them to see the fireworks or New Year's would be the perfect way to start our relationship. Where's this coming from? Come on, Ratsmith, you can't be this dense. There's a firework display in town. If you head to the Skytree Tower, you'll be guaranteed an amazing view. They start at 10 and finish at midnight. You do have to book, but it's only like 430 yen. Nice way to start the new year, if you ask me. She winks at me. I love the wink. I bought that Baki figure you showed me. Is it Bocce or Baki? I bought that Bocce figure you showed me. It was really shitty knockoff, but it was like $4, so I'm not too mad. Yeah, the ones that are really cheap are usually like super, like not well put together, but sometimes they look okay. They're not usually, I wouldn't say good. Skytree Tower is in Tokyo, so this is in Japan. Oh, this is definitely in Japan. Like, so much of the Blue Skies lore has been Japanese-based. And they are using yen, after all. Anyways, what was she saying? She winks at me. Well, I suppose there's no sense in hiding it. Trying to play naive. Yuri and I were pretty obvious on Christmas Day. Trust me when I say you should take her. You think? I know. I've seen how you two have acted together over the past few months. And to be honest, it's about time you got together. Have we actually really been that obvious? A smile is my only answer. I sigh. Anyway, what about you? What are you up to today? Don't suppose I'll see you under the fireworks tonight? Maybe with some hotshot tennis player? I hate this type of banter, bro. I nudge her, but to my surprise, she doesn't even smile. It's only when I properly look into her... It's only when I properly look at her, I do see the bags under her eyes. She snorts derisively? 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 Derisively is an adverb. It means doing something in a way that shows mockery, scorn, or a low opinion of someone or something. Ah. I don't think there's much chance of that happening. Even her voice sounds a little drained. I've been busy. With what? She hesitates for a moment, looking aside for a moment. Just my parents' business. It's nothing I can't handle. Well, just make sure not to push yourself too hard, okay? I know you're our president and all, but everyone needs a break. I feel kind of bad knowing you're encouraging Yuri and I to spend time together when it looks like you can't even relax yourself. She looks up at me, surprise written over her face. Thank you, Ratsmith. Your concern is appreciated. I'll try and bear that in mind. Monica, you better take some time to relax on New Year, woman. If it were me, I'd invite you with us. I don't fucking care. Nah, Yuri wouldn't like that, would she? I'm not the romantic type in real life. Like, I like hanging out with a bunch of friends. I like inviting my old girlfriend out to hang out with me and some buddies, you know? But, I mean, like, you have plenty of time at your fucking house when it's just you and your partner. Well, if you live together anyway. But, I don't know. When I go out, I didn't usually go out one-on-one too often, unless it was just like to grab a bite for dinner or something. I usually preferred to just, you know, like go to Cedar Point with a girl and a few friends, or have a Smash Bros. Night with some people. But like, I don't know. Because I feel that I have friends that I've had for much, like, no offense, lady, but I've had friends for much longer than we've been in a relationship, and I'm not going to abandon them just because you want to get all smoochy and lagucci in public. Like, girl, we can hang out whenever. I gotta look after my buddies, too. My buddies! Speaking of Cedar Point, you seem to go there a lot. How close are you two? I'm very close. Well, I don't know about very close, but it's less than an hour drive for me. So it's not that bad. But I have a season pass, so that's why I go. I do work too much, so I'm really only able to go on my days off. But yeah, and next year I convinced my friends to get this promo while it was on sale, because they have a pass until the 7th where you pay $100, you get a pass, free parking and park entry and water park entry for the rest of this year and all of next year. You just can't fucking beat that. $100 for Cedar Point for all the year. I mean, bro, going to an amusement park like Cedar Point is like over $50 for one day usually, especially on a weekend, probably more. But yeah, for $100, yeah, you can get it on the fucking app. This deal doesn't last very long, but it's a good deal. I think it actually, if I'm not mistaken, which I don't think I am, I believe that pass also works for like a bunch of other Six Flags parks around the country as well. So it's a pretty sick deal. So me, my friend Julian, Gloria, her boyfriend Kevin. I love Kevin too. They're both wonderful people. My closest friends probably. We got Alex, Tan-Man. Maz doesn't like going to Cedar Point. Some other people. We're going to start going a bunch next year. I love going to Cedar Point. I also get a food pass and a drink pass. I can walk around, snack all day. Sometimes, even if the rides are too long, it's fun to just walk around Cedar Point, just talking with friends and grabbing a bite, you know. I like going there. It's fun. It's nice to live close by there, I have to say. And it's one of the only places that has a reasonable season pass that's actually worth getting. But anyway, Monica briefly checks her watch. Is that the time already? I've got to go. Unfortunately, need to pick some stuff up from the shops for my parents. Catch you later, Ratsmith. See ya, Monica, and thanks for the fireworks suggestion. She smiles and waves, leaving me to ponder her current life situation. I just hope she'll be okay. Oh well, Monica isn't my focus for now anyway. I dig out my phone and navigate to Yuri. Yeah, I really hope... Monica seems a little unhappy in this mom, which makes me a little unhappy, I'm not gonna lie. Whenever I hear the name Alex, I keep thinking of Alex D. Linz, aka Max Keeble from Max Keeble's Big Move. Oh, I know what that movie is, but I have not watched it. That's like a... Isn't that a Disney movie? Or am I wrong? I never saw it. I don't know. I don't think I would like it. I have no nostalgia for that. But, no, Alex is Maz Jr. in the server. He's Maz's younger brother. Yeah, it's a Disney movie. Yeah. I don't remember what it was about, but I watched a video talking about Max Keeble and some clips of it, so I know a little bit about it. Anyhow, I dig out my phone and navigate to Yuri. Oh, I forgot Blue Skies does this. Hey, Yuri! Oh, he's one of them people, all lowercase. I have no idea why. I hate all lowercase typing. So, like something about the fucking fake English major inside of me just hates it. I don't know why. It just looks like shitty. Look at Yuri here. Good afternoon, Ratsmith. How are you? Proper punctuation, proper capitalization. Okay, now she fucking knows how to text. Also, like, didn't phones have autocorrect? Like, why don't you just have autocorrect on, bro? At least to me, it's one of those it's so bad it's good movies. Yeah, I've heard that sentiment. I have heard that. Yeah, I'm good, thanks. My fingers hesitate over the screen. Are you busy tonight? I think I'm free. Why? Another bout of hesitation. Come on, Ratsmith. She likes you too. Did you want to check out the fireworks with me tonight? Sorry. Monica mentioned we can go to the Sky Tree Tower. I can see Yuri typing a message, but the seconds that tick by feel like hours. An awful lot is resting upon those 3 dots. I'd love to. What time do they start? The feeling of relief coursing through me makes my body feel much, much lighter. Why was I even nervous? Monica said they start around 10 p.m. So would you want to come over a bit earlier? We can hang out and then go from my house. Of course. Is it okay if I come over at 7 p.m.? There are a few errands I need to run. Sure thing. I'll see you at 7 then. I look forward to it. Smiley face. Bro doesn't even capitalize names. I know. It's so infuriating, bro. Alright. -2 for fucking British MC. Well, all things considered, that could have gone a lot worse. Although I'm relieved, I can't help but be apprehensive about how tonight will go. I mean, a date with Yuri? Under the fireworks on New Year's Day? We almost kissed last time, and now there won't be anyone to interrupt us. Oh, how do you fucking know, man? Oh, man, I really hope I don't mess up our first kiss. Don't tongue on the first kiss. That's fucking nasty. It's fucking nasty. You'll regret it. Maybe I could Google it. I laugh as I slip my phone back into my pocket. Man, I really need to get rid of these Christmas decorations. No tongue at all. Yeah, I fucking agree. It's only sexy in anime. In real life, it's fucking nasty. Nasty! No over-exaggeration, no under-exaggeration. MC, you look like a Chad, but you type like a chud. I'll do it tomorrow. Besides, I don't think Yuri will mind. You know, maybe the reason why this MC is able to pick up some girls is because he's secretly Chadsy on the inside, you know? I think that the demeanor that you speak in actually makes a huge difference, right? Like, think about it. Tiny girl with a feisty attitude is a lot more likable than big, strong girl with a feisty attitude, for one. But also, like big, bulky girl who acts timid and, like, reserved. And, like, it's like the contrast, right? Is that just me? I like the contrast of things. I like the unexpected archetypes. I like the girl that looks like she'd be, like, depressed and unhappy and gothic, but she's just, like, a happy-go-lucky person on the inside, like, whimsical, cartoonish, even. Like, something about that is just funny to me. I don't know. I don't know. Sorry, excuse me. That was an accident, but we'll take the damn. It's been a few hours since I got back from my walk. Since then, I decided to cook up some more salmon teriyaki, as I still had a surplus of the ingredients from Christmas Day. Still surprised at my own cooking prowess. The days of ready meals and unhealthy snacks seemed so long ago. Can I just say that, at least in this game, actually specifically in this game, MC and Yuri are way better partners than MC and Sayori in this game. I feel like Sayori and MC, there was so much jealousy and unnecessary drama, and it just, like, seems so bitter sometimes. I don't know. Didn't hit me right in Blue Skies. But in the main game, I actually kind of liked MC and Sayori. They're childhood friends. I think they were good for each other. I think that if they weren't trapped in a game that hate them, and if it wasn't for Monica trying to manipulate things so that she can talk to the player, it probably would have gone well, I imagine. At least I hope so, but I don't know. We never saw it. That's another thing I don't live up to. Most Marines are super macho, strong men who never cry. Meanwhile, I'm just a guy who's barely confident enough to talk to people. I've met some others like you, actually. I think they're two different sides of the brain. Like, I think that being that type of macho and the other type of macho are, like, they're two different things. Like, you can, there's no correlation. Actually, Maz's father, closer to you, like, super quiet, reserved dude, but he's oh no, sorry, he wasn't a Marine, my bad. He was, I think he was Navy, actually. Yeah, Yuri and MC are peak in this game, and I usually don't like that shit. Yeah, I would say, if we're talking MCX in the main game, my top to bottom list goes MC, X, Natsuki, because they're genuinely the best pairing in the original game. I like those two. They're really good for each other. They both like manga. The way that they tease each other is great. The route is not my favorite, but if we're like judging them on their chemistry and not the route, then I like theirs the most. Then Sayori. Sayori and MC have great chemistry. They're funny. They have similar interests. Childhood friends. And I think, like Sayori said, they kind of cover each other's weakness as well. Then I'd say Yuri and MC. I think that MC makes Yuri dumber in the main game. And I think that MC is dumb as shit and does not actually like Yuri for any other reason aside the fact that she's hot. Like, in the main game, it just seems like MC does not really appreciate Yuri and does not understand her. Like, it's a terrible relationship. And then lastly, Monica and MC. Monica doesn't even like MC, and MC is too fucking cowardly to talk to Monica. He's always like, I'm so nervous around Monica because she's confident. And that really annoys me for some reason. But, yeah, that's my list. In this game, I would say, from what I've seen, it's Yuri at the top, then Sayori, then Monica in this game, and then I can't stand Natsuki in Blue Skies. She is so fucking annoying. MC does not like Yuri for any reason other than her fat, awesome tits. I feel like those would be his exact words. Yeah, like if you were like another guy talking to MC from the main game, like Kane and MC, you'd be like, hey bro, I see you've been talking to that purple hair girl. What's going on? Yeah, man, she has fat, awesome tits, bro. Yeah, real good personalities, two of them. Anyways, it's safe to say Yuri has definitely changed my life for the better. Holy shit, that scared me. That was so fucking loud. I jumped slightly. Yeah, me too. I jumped slightly at the sound of my doorbell ringing. Wow, is it really 7 o'clock already? Looks like our day is already upon us. Stay calm, Rat Smith. Stay calm. Oh, I don't know why. I really like the CG for whatever reason. With one last quick, deep breath, I swing the door open. Good evening, Rat Smith. I've always loved this outfit on her. Her thighs are very distracting in these leggings. I'm just being legit, chat. Don't come at me. Don't even. Good evening, Rat Smith. Yuri, hi! Without thinking, I dart forward and wrap her into a hug. The sudden action call catches Yuri off guard. That much is obvious by how she startles. She eases into the gesture and tentatively slides her arms around me. She smells wonderful and feels so warm. Not that I'm complaining, but what brought this on? It's only as we break apart does my brain finally catch up. I don't think I've ever been so forward with Yuri before. Did I really just do that? I don't know. Sorry, I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable. No, it's okay. I thoroughly enjoyed it. You're quite a good hugger, Rat Smith. That's an adorable compliment, man. You too. Anyway, come on in. Yuri, I think, all right, here's my I'm just making the dumbest tier list today. Here's my hug tier list. Who's the most huggable looking ddlc? Yuri, number 1. She looks very soft, very cushiony. She has a lot of hair to like kind of just like almost like caress with your fingers. Okay, I'm saying it weirdly. Like, well, how would you say lock your fingers into or whatever? So Yuri's number 1. Number 2, Sayori, simply because I think she'd be a good hugger. Like, she just seems like the type where like she might suffocate you a tiny bit, but she would like really put her heart into the hug. Then Monica. Monica comes off like the type that would do like the one-arm hug and like the little pat, but then probably not do much more than that. I don't think she would. She wouldn't be like a full-on, or maybe like a quick like a whoo and then pull back kind of thing, like a polite hug. Then Natsuki. I think Natsuki would hate hugging. She'd probably get all pissy about it. And I also think that she probably feels like a skeleton with skin over top of it. I'd love to hug Natsuki, but I feel like Yuri would squeak like a rubber duck. Yeah, I feel that. Yeah. She probably just did. Like, we couldn't hear it through the visual novel, but I feel like, yeah, that's probably true. She smiles gratefully and steps into the hallway, closing the door softly behind her. So, we have 3 hours until the fireworks start. What would you like to do in the meantime? That is a good question. We normally read a book or cook, right? Well, I've already made some teriyaki, and I don't think you have any books on you, right? She nods. How about we try a VN? VN? Oh, sorry, a visual novel. A visual novel? Yay! Are you familiar with them? Yes, I am. Although I can't say I've tried any myself. She looks like she's judging a little bit, but that's okay. I know what they could do in the meantime. Yeah, I was like thinking the same thing. I was like, I almost thought Yuri was thinking that. Like up until he said VN, and then he's like, I don't think you have any books on you. She nods. She's like, so, what's the plan, Ratsmith? A visual novel. Yeah. Sorry. Yes, although I can't say I've tried it myself. They're essentially text-based stories that you can play as a computer or video game, correct? With art, such as sprites. I guess they're kind of like a halfway point between the traditional methods of storytelling you prefer and the manga that Natsuki likes. I suppose that's one way of looking at them. She doesn't look as enthusiastic compared to when we talk about a normal book, which is a shame. You don't look too keen. Oh, I don't? Sorry, I didn't mean to look bored or anything. Oh, I don't know what the ooh is supposed to be. Like, there's no way she's just going ooh. Like, I've always been confused what this is. What is ooh? They always type this in the main game. I don't know. I have no idea. Yuri got blue balled. Yeah, that's why she looked disappointed. She wanted the fuck. Yuri takes a moment to compose herself. Let's give it a try, Ratsmith. I believe it will do me well to try a new medium of storytelling. And I shouldn't be too dismissive just because it's different to what I'm used to. So, what do you have in mind? Well, I know how much a good story means to you, so I've got just the VN. Basically, it's about a bunch of students who get locked in a school, and the only way to escape is to kill someone else and not get caught in the class trials that happen after a murder. What the fuck kind of plot is that? Trust me, it's full of twists, and I want to... Is that supposed to be like Future Diary? I fucking hate Future Diary. I want to see if someone as smart and analytical as you can figure out who the murderers are in the cases. I actually don't know what he's talking about. I don't think this is it. It really raises a lot of questions about what lengths people will go to survive, and the characters are fantastically written. What, is it assassination classroom? I don't know what he's talking about. I imagine that to be like a soft groan. At least that's how my wife voices it. Like a soft groan, huh? Like a ooh. I don't know. I don't know. Recently, I've just been going like ooh. Like wait, who does that? Who makes that sound? Oh, it's the Markiplier meme. The ooh. Oh God, I'm just so sexy. Ooh, it's so hard making history every day. Hold on.
It's so hard making history every day. Oh, God, I'm so sexy. Oh, God. Oh, I can smell your bones from here.
I think that's the plot to Danganronpa, though I've never played. Oh, I don't know anything about. That's the one with the white and black bear, right? I've never played it. I don't know anything about it. It really raised a lot of questions about. We do this for this. Ah, a murder mystery. Are there any horror elements by any chance? Unfortunately not. It can get quite tense, and some of the chapters are fairly creepy, though. Trust me, even without horror, I'm pretty sure you'll enjoy it. Okay then. I'll trust you on that. Let's go. I was hoping you could say some base shit like Steins Gate, but nah. I guess Yuri's into like gothic-y type shit, like murder shit. So murder mystery horror type shit. So you know, I guess that makes more sense. All right, I'll give him that. Nearly 2 hours have passed since I introduced Yuri to the game. Needless to say, it's proven to be a large hit with her. A surprise to be sure, but not an unwelcome. I can't believe you hit the fucking Star Wars reference. That's crazy. Yuri wants to play My Femboy Roommate. Hold on, let me look this up. What is that? Hold on. What is that? My Femboy Roommate. What is this porn? What is this, bro? Oh my god. I don't know what this is, bro. What is this? It does Google AI doesn't want to talk about it, so I'm gonna assume it's porn, right? Porn, yeah, okay. It's porn. Yeah, it's a gay porn game. Okay. I'll be downloading that. I'm kidding, I'm just joking. I'm not gonna be downloading. I have never actually, believe it or not, I've never played a porn game. Even though I'm a connoisseur of lots of fictional pornography on Twitter. Mostly pinups, though, to be real with you. And some anal. The anal canal. I've never played a porn game. Mostly because... What the fuck do you do in a porn game, bro? When you just click, like... Click to plap! Plap, 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 plap! Click to come! Come! Sorry. I don't know what gets into me sometimes, man. I don't fucking know. Do you play it while spanking it? What do you mean while spanking it? Spanking what? My dick? Spank my cock? Like, psh, psh, psh. No, I can't say I do. Is that what you do, man? Spanking the femboy? I'll spank the femboy, sure. We've just reached the second trial. And although Yuri was keen to keen to press on to find out who the killer of the chapter was, we have to get a move on. A true predicament. Do you risk permanently blackening your conscience in the name of freedom? Or can such an act be excused in such circumstances? Obviously, murder is wrong, and outside of self-defense, never tolerated in society. But it's safe to say that in those walls, the regular rules of society don't apply. That sounds like that could be interesting, if not a bit gimmicky. I don't like shit like, I don't know. I'm very against gimmicky shit. Like, I don't even like Squid Game. I hate stuff where it's like essentially a reality TV show, but it's like a fictional show where people are killing each other like on an island or something. Like, that shit is so cheesy to me. I didn't like Total Drama Island either. I'm just not into that kind of stuff. Not my thing at all. Spanking is another term for the old jerky jerk. Really? I've never heard that before. Oh, geez, I remember I once played a Holocaust V and it was so fucking bad and inaccurate. Oh my god. Why is that a visual novel? I guess visual novels can be on anime, I suppose. I didn't really think about that. But in my head, I was just imagining just like an anime guy like, I am in the Holocaust! Ah! Sorry. I'm a little insensitive sometimes, my bad. So I know you'd like it. Anyway, we should probably get going soon. Oh, I almost forgot. For the fireworks, we have to book online. Could you search for the tower online? She complies. Within minutes, the appropriate phone number is on the screen. Anyway, I need to do the bathroom real quick. I'll be back in a second. Oh, it's the bathroom CG again. Wow. A date with Yuri under the fireworks. Once again, completely blackened windows. I am pretty sure there was a drawing out the windows, and I'm pretty sure that the developer, the mod, literally went into MS Paint and just used a polyline tool and traced them, because I can like see black going over the hinge of the bottom of the window here. That looks very funny. Nazi Suki returns! I don't know what that accent was. Nein, Monica, fucking... I don't know German memes. I don't fucking know. The Reich, Monica, the fuck. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm gonna end this bit right now because I don't know what I'm saying. This really does sound like a stereotype. What? What sounds like a stereotype? A date with Yuri under the fireworks. Oh, sorry. Just say, Yuri, we must kill them all. Oh my goodness gracious. To my surprise, however, Yuri is just sitting there, awkwardly twiddling her phone in her hands. Yuri? She's like me. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I have such fucking awful social anxiety that, like, sometimes over the phone I get a little nervous. It depends. It does depend. Sometimes I'm confident. I actually think it kind of depends, like, how tired I am. And you'd think that'd mean that, like, the more awake I am means the more comfortable. I mean, that's not always the case. Sometimes I have three types of tired. I have exhausted tired, Which I usually feel kind of okay, weirdly enough. Like, if I'm exhausted, tired, I'm kind of just vibing, like, yeah, what's up, man? I'm just fucking here, you know? Then I have tired and angry and, like, nothing is making me happy and bored out of my mind / depressed type of tired. That's the worst type of tired. And then the third type of tired is just, like, physically, I have energy, but mentally I'm tired, which I also don't like very much. And then, like, your hands are shaky, and you start, like, you get jittery, but then your mind, you're just like, you like autopilot shit, and you're not even paying attention to what you're doing. Why did I bring this up? I brought this up because, you see, if I'm, like, exhausted, I weirdly feel like I do better on the phone. But if I'm, like, the other type of tired, I get anxious, and then I, like, don't feel like talking. And then I feel like I'm talking too quietly on the phone. I'm like, hi, yeah, I'm speaking, like, ASMR levels right now, bro. Actually, you know what's so weird? I've done customer service and had a phone related in some way for the last, like, Jesus, it's been, like, 10 fucking years now. But, I've gotten the compliment so many times over the years that I have a very relaxing voice. That's always the word they use. For men and women of different ages, people have told me that, which I'm not really sure. I would feel nervous complimenting somebody like, you know, you have a very relaxing voice. Me personally, I've gotten it a lot. I think it's because, unironically, I don't know what's wrong with me. I just don't like talking loudly because talking takes a lot of effort. So, like, I, like, call, and then I get really close to my microphone. I'm like, hi, welcome to Bob Evans. What would you like to order? I don't know. And then, like, sometimes I'm self-conscious about it, but I don't know. I do kind of have that, like you just called the sex hotline type voice. And okay, that's not the voice. I'm just fucking kidding. Yeah, right. Your voice is very loud. Yeah, thank you. I've gotten that on stream a lot. When you're not screaming baby noises, go, go, gaga! Yeah, I go from ASMR to go, 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 gaga. Anyways. Did you ring them? I kind of assumed you would, given that I went to the bathroom. Oh, no, I haven't. Well, I know that she struggles with talking to people face to face, but over the phone as well? I fucking maxed out on saves. That's kind of crazy. I mean, it's not a big deal. Why is this even an option? This is not a big deal. That went from baby sounds to gibberish to Chinese ice cream and back to gibberish. yeah, that's how I normally like to do it. Welcome in, Maz. If it were me in real life, I'd probably just call for him and be like, it's fine, I'll fucking call, man. And if it were me in real life, I'd probably appreciate that. I have a feeling that Blue Skies dev wants us to encourage her to call. Like, this is making some grand revelation. Like, Yuri calling to schedule something is going to cure her anxiety, which, I don't know. It's a little silly, perhaps. The thing is, it doesn't say offer to call. It says call for her. So I feel like that sounds kind of aggressive. So let's just go with encourage her to call. Hey, I know it might be a little daunting. Heck, I don't think anyone enjoys talking over the phone to a stranger. But I know you can do this. Really? I must look so stupid. You don't. Talking to people is hard for you, so maybe I shouldn't have suggested it. No, I think you're right. I can do this. I give her an encouraging smile. Of course you can! She types the number on her phone. You've got this! Hello, I'd like to book a slot at the Skytree Tower for 2, please. She looks over at me, and I smile non-affirmation. The rest of the phone call carries on fairly uneventfully. Aside from the odd stutter, it was pretty much flawless on Yuri's part. Say that wasn't so bad, was it? I'm not sure. I did stutter a lot. You know, people, if you ever get, like, really nervous about stuttering a lot, low-key, I don't think that many people are very bothered by it. And if they are, they're probably, like, fucking teenagers who, like, are the type of people who are like, he's walking weird. They talk a little strangely. They pronounce this word weirdly. That guy kind of stutters a lot and he's kind of awkward. That guy is like weird. He doesn't even like pop music. Bro doesn't fucking like Eminem, bro. like normal people aren't gonna hear somebody stutter and be like, man, this guy kind of sucks. Yeah, Plushika, that guy stuttered in his sentence. The fuck, man. Like, I think most people don't care. I'm only saying this because so many people I talk to, like, stutter and, like, and they'll be like, I'm sorry, I sound like an idiot. I'm stuttering. And I'm like, dude, do you fucking hear me? I stutter constantly. Like, I swear to God, it's only, like, a quarter of the time that I stutter. But a quarter of the time is a quarter of the time. That's like a fourth of all the time that I speak. He walks strange and hates Taylor Swift. We need to harass him for the rest of the school year. Yeah, that's the American school system, pretty much. Or sorry, just high schoolers. I don't know why it's the American school system. No, it was barely noticeable. Everything's sorted. Yes, we'll give them the money when we arrive. Sounds good. I know that wasn't easy for you, Yuri, so I want you to know that I'm proud of you, okay? Thank you. I'm glad that I did as well. Boo! It's fucking cold outside, isn't it? At least the snow's gone, though. A soft warmth slowly makes it over her... Words. A soft warmth slowly makes it way over my cold hands. I quickly notice where the warmth comes from. A very embarrassed and blushing Yuri. You don't mind, do you? Whoa! Hand-holding's too much, Yuri. Whoa! That's it! Well, I'm going back home. Hand-holding in public, this is too fucking lewd, Yuri. Like, holy shit. Like, okay, kissing's one thing. Fucking is one thing. Raw anal sex? Alright, that's acceptable. Hand-holding in public? Are you out of your fucking mind? Can you fucking believe her, Plushika? Yeah, I didn't fucking think so. What the fuck is she talking about, bro? Could I held your hand? No! Abso-fucking-lutely not, Yuri. Alright, let's hold hands. I figured, with our combined heat, we could... Why is she talking like this, bro? She moved to withdraw her hands, but I hold firm. It's okay, your hands feel really warm, and I like being able to do this with you. I swallow as a tiny bead of sweat forms on my forehead. Yuri smiles bashfully, but keeps her hands locked around mine. I've never held hands with someone before. What about your parents? Well, obviously I've held hands with them, but I meant more in this kind of sense. Ah, of course, in this kind of sense. Neither of us know what it is. But, bro, you're the only one who doesn't know what it is. It's fucking obvious, MC. Why are you so dense? Are guys really like this? Like, are guys in real life really fucking like this? Like, I swear to God, there's no... I mean, okay, maybe a teenage boy. Sure. I've seen teenage boy where they're like, oh my God, this girl's weird. Why does she keep talking to me? They don't fucking get it, sure. But, like, are there really adult men that are this fucking dense, bro? Like, I feel like I can't believe it. He's not an adult, man. Whatever, moving on. To be honest, this feels nice, so why bother questioning it? Same! A quiet, comfortable silence falls between us. How is it that something as simple and basic as holding someone's hand can make you feel so warm and content inside? Because it's a fucking beautiful, wholesome gesture, bro. I'm a hand-holding connoisseur, okay? I have a research folder full of hand-holding... I'm kidding, that's not a thing. I'm just joking. This isn't the only new feeling I've had, to be honest. Spending time with you over the past few months has proven to be a novel experience in many ways. How so? It might sound rather sad, but I masturbate for... Well, that's not what she said, sorry. I gently rub my thumb over the back of Yuri's hand. You could say it, Yuri, there's no judgment here. The feeling of having a friend... Okay, that was a little more sad than I was expecting her to say. I've seen some basic training collects meatheads, idiots, and occasionally a normal person. Yeah, meatheads, sure, meatheads, yeah, meatheads, okay. Idiots, yeah, sure. Now, I think there's also, like, the type of insecure type dude where like a girl is showing interest in him, but he's like, no, she can't like me, right? Like no, that's not what's actually happening, right? You know, like in denial almost. I don't fucking know. There's also the opposite, which is awful. Like the fucking Reddit incels that are like, nah, she fucking likes me. How could she not like me, okay? Because I got like these fucking retweets on Reddit, bro. And I'm like top of the fucking moderators list, bro. And I get, okay, I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know the Redditor meme, actually. I just know something about fedoras, something about Reddit mod, blah, 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 blah. Fuck them. Yeah, fuck them. Fuck them. I still think the funniest shit ever is Doki Brainrot Club. Yuri being a fucking Redditor. The feeling of having a friend. Knowing that there's someone out there who actually cares about me and wants to spend time with me. It's something I've never really felt before. Huh? Really? Not even with the other club members? Oh, I'm friends with the girls, of course. What I was trying to say is that, well, our friendship feels a lot deeper than the bonds I have with those three. I get along with Natsuki, Sayori, and Monika. We can talk about things, but... She looks away. With you, it feels like you truly want to be my friend. I feel like I can count on you. More so than I can count on the others. Not to say that I don't value them or anything. Ooh. No, I think I know what you're saying. Yeah, in this timeline, I don't know. Because Monika seems so distant in Blue Skies, and in the main game, not in the side stories. And Monika's a wonderful person in the main game, like timeline where the game isn't fucking her. But yeah, obviously in the main game she's not very friendly. But Sayori is too depressed, and she like keeps evading talking to people about deep stuff, and she puts on a fake face that probably turns off Yuri and doesn't make her want to interact. Same thing with Natsuki, I'm assuming, which is sad, but it's true. Like it's not because they dislike her, I don't think. I think it's because, like, think about it. When you see somebody and you, like, feel that they're doing an unhealthy habit and maybe you don't know they're being fake around you, but, like, into the back of your mind, you can feel like, why are they acting like this? Like, you, like, feel weird around them. You kind of, like, try to avoid those people because we have a sixth sense for genuinity. We usually are bad at reading that sixth sense and actually, like, putting it through the function table and splatting it into our mind and be like, yeah, I see what's going on here, because we usually don't think that far. But I think that in the back of our head, we can tell when somebody's being disingenuous, and it makes us dislike them. Something about fedoras, feet clapping. Feet clapping? Neckbeards and smelling bad. What the fuck is feet clapping? What the fuck is feet clapping? Natsuki does it for protection, not to hide. Yeah, maybe. I feel like Natsuki could be a lot closer friends with the others. I think she is insecure because she feels like the other girls dislike her or judge her for her hobbies, even if it's not necessarily true. Like, okay, was Yuri being judgmental in the main game about Natsuki's manga? Obviously, yes, she was. But I think that if the game lasted a little longer, Yuri would have totally gotten over it. And I think that with Sayori, I think Sayori would get closer if they just talked about, like, her depression to the other girls and, like, started being more open and being more real with them. They helped coddle her a little bit, just like she wants, you know, like watching a movie with her. Maybe being like, Sayori, I'm gonna come to your house tonight. We're gonna read a little bit together, okay? She'll be like, I don't know, I don't want to be about. No, Sayori, this is what I want to do. Like, I can see it, and I think that Monika and Sayori would make great friends. Like, I can see why Monika likes Sayori in the main game. And I can see why Sayori likes Monika in the main game. I think that Yuri and Natsuki probably just don't get Sayori as much, probably. I think that Natsuki and Monika, I think they actually do like each other a lot in the main game. I really do. I truly believe that. Or I guess, I don't mean main game. I mean, like, you know, when Monika isn't self-aware, is what I mean. Like the timeline where the game isn't fucking Monika's brain. Because here's the thing. Here's a quick tangent. So why do people think... So okay, I just hate double standards. I hate double standards and I hate hypocrites. So picture this, right? If people think that Yuri going all stabby stab and all crazy and obsessive is acceptable because the game / Monika manipulated her stats, and dragged them up to a higher degree to enhance her personality. It's still her, but like she's being manipulated. They excuse her for it because it's not her fault, right? Here's the thing. I agree with you. But if you have that mindset, how is it not also the same that Monica realizing that she's reliving the same scripts on loop and that her friends have absolutely zero free will and that she can't even speak to them when they're not on screen because she's trapped in this visual novel, and so she becomes depressed and is desperate to find a way out, feeling reclused? Somehow that's not excusable to other people, you know, because she deleted video game characters and then brought them back a chapter later. Monica's not excusable, but Yuri is. I don't get that. I don't get that double standard. I don't know. I feel like I'm not the only one who feels that way. Like, Monica's suffering, Yuri's suffering, Sayori's suffering because of the game. The game is making them suffer. It's not any of their faults. If Monica upped Yuri's stats, that means that stat was always there. So she could have always done that eventually. Exactly. But I mean, she didn't though. What a person could do and what a person does do are two different things, right? Like, needless to say, Yuri would not do that without the game's influence. Monica would not be this way without the game's influence. And Sayori wouldn't be that suicidal without the game's influence. Like, Sayori would be depressed, Yuri would still be a bit obsessive and probably have relationship issues. She still has a cutting problem. Monica might be a little controlling. But like, I don't know what else to say. I think that's the end of that. But without the game's influences, they're not fucking bad or disturbed people. It was the game that fucked them. You know? They were all fucked. And not in the hot way. Alright, let me see what the hell feet clapping is, because I'm looking at this thumbnail, Hoosier, and you fucking terrified me, bro. Like, I don't know if I should be terrified, but like, what the fuck is this? Hold on.
Hello, princess.
Oh my god, it started with hello, princess, bro. Oh god, what? Do I want to know what the fuck this is, bro?
Hello, princess. I hear you're feeling a bit down. Well, you know what they say. Laughter is the best medicine. So tell me, what happened when the frogs...
Why does he talk like this? What is this? Why are you doing W when you don't need W? What is this talking? I can't even do it. Why does he talk like this?
Was broken down. It got towed.
What the hell was that? What was that? What was that? I'm done. I'm out. I'm fucking out. I'm bailing. What the fuck was that? Oh my god. Where's my cringe inhibitors? Remove them now. Holy shit. Yeah, Sayori would not be hanging out that much with the game's influence. Yeah. I don't know. I just feel like people that judge Yuri or judge Monica or make fun of Sayori for doing the hangy-hoo over a boyfriend are missing the whole fucking point of the game, and it pisses me off. They're missing the entire point. It's not really their faults. They would not go that far. Having depression and being a full-on suicidal maniac are two different fucking things, bro. They're two different fucking things. Anyways. Like, I'm friends with them as well, but I do feel a connection with you that I don't have with the others. Even with Sayori, which is saying something. You really mean that? Of course I do. But I find it strange that I'm your first, like, proper friend. I'd have thought that you would have plenty of close friendships. Someone like me? Yeah, someone so kind, thoughtful, so intelligent, and... so interesting. She smiles sadly. You're too kind, Ratsmith. I just wish that other people see me the same way you do. Oh, what is this background? This is a fucking beautiful background. I love this place. This looks really familiar. Was this in Doki Summertime? That's the guy's whole shtick on TikTok. Feet clapping and fedoras. I hate it. I fucking hate it. Oh my god. I don't want to ever see it again. Anyway, before I have a chance to pursue that somewhat mysterious sentence any further, Yuri nudges me and points towards a building. This is the tower, yes? Oh yeah, it is. Let's head inside to pay before we head up. After what felt like a billion flight steps. A billion flight steps? Oh, sorry. Oh, man, dyslexia fucked me. After what felt like a billion flight of steps, we're finally at the top. Yuri is huffing just as much as I am, which makes me chuckle slightly. Looks like we're both as unfit as each other.
Wow!
The view from up here is incredible. As I gaze over the edge, I'm afforded a lovely view of the entire city. The small pinpricks of the yellow light contrast beautifully against the darkness of the sky. Ah, I can picture it. I can picture that. I can picture that. The Final Fantasy VII stairs. I was thinking more like the Metal Gear Solid 1 stairs, where like you fucking loop up the stair for like 2 fucking minutes straight. That section was japes, bro. Yuri walks over the edge of the balcony. Her face lights up in awe as she takes in the sights. And honestly, it's hard to tell what's more beautiful. It's Yuri! It's Yuri! I take my place next to her and instinctively reach for her hands. The shyness in her face is still detectable, but a newfound sense of confidence has largely taken its place. There's like nice music playing right now. It's kind of quiet. I'm going to turn it up a little bit. Looking over the city with Yuri's hand in mine makes me feel nostalgic in a way. Almost like I'm looking over every memory, every moment, and every event of my life. That's a weird way to put it. It's rare that I feel this contemplative and reflective, but there's no denying how enjoyable it is. Getting lost in thought, idly thinking about anything and everything. It's mental bliss that resonates perfectly with the girl I'm standing with. Ratsmith? Her voice is soft and gentle, as if sensing the immersion of the moment and being wary to disrupt it. Do you ever think about all the decisions you've made? All the actions you've taken? All the things you've said? All the friendships and bonds you've made? That is a loaded question, Yuri. Sometimes, it's not often, but moments like these make me quite reflective. I like to do the same. All those choices, decisions, and actions, they make us who we are today. Are you happy with the choices you've made? Right now? Definitely. Are you? She looks away for a moment. I think it's safe to say that everyone has their regrets. Things they could have done differently, which would have produced a better result. Things that they didn't say in an argument. Things they wish they told people they could. But I think people forget about the things they're happy with. The things they'd never trade for the world. 1,000% Yuri! 1,000% Yuri! And I hate this about the modern world. I don't know why people are like this. Like, quick rant. Think about this, because I'm sure you've noticed it. I think everyone that lives right now in the world at this current point in history feels this. Like, people award whining and complaining more so than actual problem solving, actual happiness and laughter and good memories. Like, you did something good. Okay, I got a new promotion at work. Oh, congrats. I had a good time with my girlfriend last night. Oh, well, good for you. I had a fun time with this new game. Okay. You know, like that's the kind of responses you get. And then when you're like, man, the fucking government sucks. Oh, yeah. And then on the way to work, this fucking driver. Yeah, man, fuck these fucking drivers, man. Oh, and don't even get me started. And this fucking morning, I stubbed my toe. Whole fucking day ruined. Who cares what else happened? Who cares who else made the day better? Who cares what laugh I had? Who cares how good my fucking lunch was? Who cares about having a good time? I need to be bitter. I need to be angry. I need to never dispel this cycle of hatred that I have created inside of myself. I need to go fucking crazy, lad. I need to go fucking crazy. Why are people like this? I fucking hate this shit. I can't even stand living in this modern world sometimes. It's like people feel like they're upset at me for finding happiness, bro. They feel like I feel like people are upset at me when I'm trying to have fun. Because they'd rather talk to other people and like cycle loops of drama and cycle complaints about their life and their job and their family instead of just fucking doing something to break the cycle. Appreciate the good things you have, people. God damn first world problems. God damn first world problems, bro. Holy shit. I'm sorry. I just had to rant about that because it fucking drives me nuts. I can't stand talking to some people who just whine constantly, bro. Like, I'm all for you guys know. You guys know I love to yap. I love to debate. I love to hear people rant as much as the next guy, okay? I love to critique things. All right? I like hearing a juicy story just as much as the next guy, but there's a difference in those things and just complaining and whining. Like, there is a fucking difference. You can critique something in a funny way or tell a negative story and make it entertaining without just bitching and whining, bro. I'm just saying. I just fucking hate hearing people. Oh my god, and then this happened, and then it's like they like people are they forget everything good that happens in a day because they'd rather make a longer list of things that they hate so they can bitch about it. Like, they all forget everything good that could have happened to them. They could have fucking won a free item at the McDonald's, had a bomb-ass coffee, had a really funny conversation with some old dude on the phone at work, you know, made a new friend at work. They could have played a great game at the end of the day, hung out and talked with their girlfriend before going to bed. But they won't mention that. The one thing they'll mention from a day, including everything I just said, is that, like, some guy cut them off on the highway or something. Like, why do you fucking care, bro? Why do you fucking care? I don't get it. I just don't get it. I'm moving on. Okay, moving on now. But I think people forget about the things they're happy with. The things they never trade for the world. And she takes a deep breath. This moment is definitely one of them. She scoots closer to me. At this point, our hips are touching. Hip touching? All right, now that's something I can do. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. And the attractive scent of her perfume wafts its way into my nose. Oh, the temptation to just grab her and kiss her right now. Grab her where, MC? You gotta be specific. I'm kidding. Sorry. I agree. Why did I become Scottish? I agree 100%, Yuri. There's things I regret too. The past year hasn't been great. What with the divorce and the loneliness. I turn to face her. But all of that is in the past now. Oh, was the divorce that recent? Now I'm up here holding hands with a beautiful girl ready to celebrate the new year. An intense blush covers Yuri's face, and she looks away for a moment or two. I actually didn't realize in the Sayori route that the divorce... he made it sound like it was a while ago. It was only a year ago. That's why this staying at home thing is new. But that's weird, because I swear in the Sayori route, they said... Does it change depending on the route? I swear they didn't say that in the Sayori route. I thought they divorced a while ago in the Sayori route, and the MC's been staying alone for a long time. But in this route, he's only been alone recently. Like, this is the first year he's been alone, apparently. I don't know. I don't know. I could be wrong. An intense blush covers Yuri's face, and she looks away for a moment or two. When she looks back at me, there's a coy smile on her face. I never knew you were this romantic. Hoo hoo. Guys, I'm not a fucking female. I can't do these silly ass laughs. Hoo hoo. Hoo hoo hoo. Hoo hoo. We steadily move closer and closer. I can feel her warm breath on my face. Why is it so zoomed into her tits and not like her face? Closer. Closer. Until... Bang! The sound of firework going off makes us both jump. The familiar feeling of disappointment returns, but only for a moment. The intense colors and fervent display of the first round of fireworks are too good to ignore. Oh, there's a CG! There's a CG! I wasn't expecting a CG. Wow. Wow. Bro, how fucking tall is the MC in this game? Holy shit. He's way taller than Yuri. Oh, Jojo! Yeah. This is a really nice CG. I like this a lot, actually. Oops! The once dark sky explodes into life, illuminated by a magnificent display of reds, yellows, greens, and blues, all fighting for dominance in the canvas that is the night sky. As my sounds roar, Yuri slides up to me, resting the back of her head on my neck as she looks up into the dazzling display. Despite the loudness and brightness of the pyrotechnics, they don't at all feel overwhelming. In a way, it feels like there are fireworks. There are fireworks. Our own celebration of not just the new year, but a personal celebration of the newfound relationship between Yuri and I. Hey man, moments are what you make of it, bro. You know what? Fuck the people who are lighting these fireworks. These are your fireworks. These are yours. Might be perspective. It could be, but they look really close. Like no. As an artist, I can tell you, judging by the size of their heads, they're like right beside each other. It almost looks like Yuri is leaning her back on his shoulder, but she looks small. With the rainbow of colors dancing across the atmosphere, it's hard to believe that the skies were an empty dark blue just a few moments ago. I can even see the sight in front of me reflected in Yuri's violet eyes, another color I can get lost in. These are breathtaking. I've seen New Year's fireworks before, but only on television, never like this. I feel like I'm up there with them. I knew it was worth the intense cardio to get up here. Which one is your favorite? Oh, there's so many good choices. I love that little purple one. It's not as big or bold as some of the others, but it's a sight to behold in its own right. I figured you'd say the purple one. It's a good choice. I'm a sucker for the big ones, though. The way they shoot up, you know, they're going to be a big explosion. You know, I really like big, bouncy things, Yuri. I like exploding. Sorry. It makes the wait worth it. Who just says, alright, I'm back. What did I miss? You missed me yapping and going on a fucking insane tangent, so not much. But also, there's a cool firework CG. A smaller firework whizzes by, moving horizontally across the sky. Another whirls in a frantic spiral, shooting a luminous light as it goes. Another takes the form of a shooting star, leaving a glistening trail in its wake. Oh, did you see that one, Ratsmith? I love how it's meant to emulate a shooting star. It must be so fun to design fireworks, knowing that your creations will awe and amaze people. There's an almost childlike sense of playfulness in her voice, the kind I'd normally associate with Sayori. It's refreshing to see such a pure, innocent joy in her. Eventually, the fireworks start to wear off. With one last huge explosion, the yellow lights flicker out, leaving the night sky to remain empty once more. Worth it, eh? Definitely. Oh, Ratsmith, that was perhaps the best way to start off the year. Thank you for everything. Kiss! 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 Now that the show is over, we're pretty much back to where we were before we interrupted. With my heart hammering away, my face inches closer and closer to Yuri's, and this time I know full well there won't be anything to get in the way. Close my eyes as I feel warm, soft lips on my own. The feeling is indescribable. It's a fucking god! It just feels so right. Her pace is slow and passionate, then I'm able to easily match her rhythm. Yuri hums contentedly as I hold her hips and pull her closer to me. Her hands are linked around the back of my neck, pulling me into the kiss. I gently rest my hands on her neck and the sides of her face. The softness of her skin matches the softness of her lips. Okay, sorry. Oh my god, my neighbors probably hate me right now. I'm sorry about that. I'm not gonna change the damn message from let out a little pre. It's just so funny. It's so fucking funny, bro. Yo, Miku's goading. I have some things I'd like to make a YouTube apology for, chat. Alright, that was a good celebration, everybody. See, that was a good-ass celebration. Why is it so loud? Oh, Miku Kuming? Yeah, that's because, She fucking she spanks her meat, like you said, Hooser. She's like she's like Anyway. After a while, we eventually break apart with her face this close to mine. I can see every eyelash, and more worryingly, the tears that are forming in her eyes. Yuri, are you okay? I'm fine. Sorry, that was just a really intense moment for me. Aww, Yuri. Hey, it's okay. Take your time. It was pretty overwhelming on my end as well. I'm here for you, and I'm not going anywhere. She clings to me a little harder. Do you really mean that? Of course I do. Even if I were just to show you the parts of me that I'm ashamed of. Even if I were to show you the parts of me that I'm ashamed of, would you still stay with me? Yuri? That's not even a question. Of course I would! I wouldn't leave you for anything. Thank you. Thank you. She wraps her arms around me and rests her head on my chest. I'm a little taken aback, but take the opportunity to plant a kiss on top of her head. Oh, sorry. You kiss. No, fuck. Yeah. It's a little windy up here, isn't it? I'm curious, though. What exactly does she mean by parts of me that I'm ashamed of? Nah, now isn't the time to ask. So, I guess we're boyfriend and girlfriend now, huh? Whew, yes, I suppose we are. Well, let's fucking do some... The new semester's going to be interesting, isn't it? Yes, it most definitely will be. With a smile, she gently grasps my hand and leads me towards the door. I'm still hardly daring to believe my luck. Yuri actually kissed me. Oh my god, oh my god. Ratsmith, I have a confession. Don't come any closer, Ratsmith. I might... You might?
You asked for it. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Okay. Look, I'll get better at my wolf howling, chat, okay? I'm still a little bit in my Act 1 Yuri stage, but listen, when I reach my Act 2 Yuri werewolf stage, I'm gonna be fucking unstoppable, okay? I'm still hardly daring to believe my luck. Yuri actually kissed me. I must be the luckiest guy in the world. This animation, man. Oh my god. Act 3, old wounds, everything I touch crumbles down in this imaginary world. How many times have I rebuilt it? That sounds kind of ominous. Oh boy. Yeah, boy. All my eyes slowly fell open in the last face the chills of my sleep leave my body. I ran my hands through my hair, thinking about how my life is in its current state compared to how last January started. It's definitely a lot different. For one, I actually have a girlfriend now. We kiss, and it's a given that we like each other. So why do I feel a little uneasy? Is it because I still find it hard to believe Yuri likes a guy like me, a clever, gorgeous, sophisticated girl like that? Oh, self-doubt really has a way of eating you up from the inside. There's no point in dwelling on it, Ragsmith. She chose you for a reason, okay? Yeah, this year's gotten off to a good start, so how about we keep it that way? I wonder if we're gonna see a long, awkward sex scene for Rat to voice over a blank screen like last time. Probably. I'm kind of curious what the CG looks like. I'm not gonna lie to you, chat. Is my... Oh! Why was sensor nudity off? Why was it off? Oh man, chat. That could have been bad. That could have been bad. Oh man. Oh boy. It's gonna be an interesting year. Why was it off, Rat? Because, you know, I have to start saving up for some of my old saves, chat. Because, let me just, Ah, okay, so see? It's on now. It says 18 plus on it, okay? So I'm assuming, if I turn that off, I'm assuming that's not gonna be, screen's off, yeah. Oh my goodness gracious! Oh my good golly gee, holy good lordy. Anyways, chat, sorry. Okay, wait, so hold on. Wait, sensitivity is on, but if I click it, it still shows up. I'm kind of scared. Am I doing this wrong? Wait, sensitivity off? But it still shows up either way. I'm scared. I'm scared. Okay, so like logically speaking, the X is beside sensitivity, so that means it's on, right? Like if this means that, I assume this means it's off, this means it's on. Like I feel like that makes sense. Oh boy. Oh boy. Don't want to get my fucking channel like banned or something. You know, you could maybe post a little peek in the channel. Yeah, I can actually. I'll do it right now. Here, I'll do it right now. Let me put the screen down. Here, let me just, Alright. Alright, for anybody who's curious, because I obviously can't show this on the screen, I'll put it on the Degenerate Realm channel in the Discord. I've always loved the Doki menu noises. I fucking adore these sounds for some reason. Okay, let me really quickly post this in the Degen realm. I'll tag you guys. This is the Sayori image from Blue Skies that I had to censor. Alright, there it is. Y'all can see it now. There it is. I gotta say, whoever drew it, it's drawn pretty well. It's drawn pretty well. But, oh man, the MC looks like such a chud. I don't think it's Chad MC, guys. I think this is Twink MC. I'm just saying. I think Blue Skies is Twink British MC. That's why I keep using him in the thumbnails. Alright. Did I skip a line? One thing I could do with that is the bitter cold. It's always freezing around this time of year. At least I'll have Yuri to warm me up. Her love for snuggling up with me in the indoors with a book in my hand might just come in very handy. That sounds fucking great to me. That sounds fucking fantastic to me. You know, I would love to just... I like reading nowadays. I'd love to, you know, chill with somebody inside and read some books. I like to chill. Chill. I don't know what I'm saying.
And she's also so warm now we hug.
Yeah, I can like I can tell by looking at Yuri, she looks like a warm human. Really interesting patch of wall, huh? In an attempt to hastily break out of my trance, I make a mental effort to bring myself to focus on the girl in front of me. Oh, it's her!
No!
Wait, where's my button?
Shut! What?
I almost got it first try, actually, not really.
What?
Emmy giggles. I don't know what her voice was supposed to be. Come on, this is the first time in a while that I've been so early, so I want to see the look on Sakura's face. I grin. Lead the way. How was your Christmas break anyway? Pretty good, yeah? She must have picked up on the happiness in my voice. As she bounces on the spot excitedly, I can tell what her next question is going to be. Who is this? So here's the thing. According to Coffee and the Sayori route, she is from a different popular classic visual novel. And I guess she's crippled in that game, but she's not in this one. I don't know. I forgot what it's called, actually. I don't remember what it's called. But I guess she's just the classmate of MC in Sakurai's class. She must be ignoring the happiness of my voice as she bounces on the spot excitedly. Oh, it was that! Well, it's always nice spending Christmas with some friends, you know? There's a mischievous smile on her face that puts me slightly on edge. Especially when those friends are girls, huh? And of course that mischievous smile on her face is followed by a knowing smirk. What are you trying to say, Emmy? Yuri Radsmith! Wait, that is her name, right? The girl with the purple hair? Yeah, why? Oh, nothing. I saw you guys together on New Year's Eve, that's all. Blah! Well, there goes my hopes of being subtle. So tell me everything. Thankfully, I'm spared from telling Emmy everything as the classroom door swings open and Sakurai strolls in. After setting down his papers, he turns to address the class. I'm giving him like a Gishbu voice for absolutely no fucking reason. I've been giving him a normal voice this whole playthrough. He's now Gishbu. Morning, everyone. Hope you all had a great break. Radsmith certainly did. I nudge her in the ribs. Oh, and why is that? Come on, brain. Think of something. If you can somehow convince a girl like Yuri to like me, you must be capable. I'm just, well, I did a lot of reading on the 20th century history, so I'm, in a great position to hit the ground running this semester. Sakurai doesn't look entirely convinced, but he nods. Oh, well, I'm sure you'll be able to answer a lot of questions that are coming up then. He chortles and turns to face the blackboard. I glare at Emmy, only to be met with a childlike grin. The 1920s and 1930s, guys. Believe me, these are some interesting years. Yeah, they are, actually. I do know this part of history a little bit. Since we're just throwing random characters in here, we should throw a pimp named Slickback in this school. Are you deaf? It's a pimp named Slickback. Say it with me now. I fucking love it, man. If a pimp named Slickback showed up in this mod, I would unironically like pog. Like I would be like, what the fuck is this? I'd be like, let's fucking go. Ah! Sometime later, I find myself wandering down to the club room. As I get closer to the door, I spot a familiar figure. A nervous smile works its way onto my face. Yuri, Yuri, Yuri! Yuri, Yuri, Yuri! Good morning, Ratsmith. Morning, Yuri. It's nice to see you again. She smiles shyly. There's no hiding the red blush that's crept up onto her face. Ah, and you, Ratsmith. It's an awkward silence for a moment. Of course, it's given that Yuri doesn't really know how to take a compliment, although that's part of what makes her so endearing. Shall we go inside then? Don't know about you, but I'm kind of hungry. I blanked out for like literally 3 seconds. I read like almost everything, but what did he say? It's nice to see you again. Oh, I didn't blank out. That was the compliment? Dog. That's just like normal. Alright, whatever. Moving on. She looks relieved at the change of topic. Yes, I was just about to suggest that. It's rather convenient timing that we both let out at the same time, don't you think? That, both of our teachers happen to be hungry. You're the analytical one, so I'll leave that to you. With a small laugh, she opens the door and leads us through. To my surprise, we're the last ones in. Monica and Sayori look deep in conversation about something, while Atsuki has her face firmly hidden behind some manga. The girls look over. Well, Monica and Sayori do, and give us a brief smile before turning back to their conversation. Should we go over and talk to them? Yuri pauses for a moment, as her eyes briefly go over to the other club members. She eventually shakes her head. Well, I wouldn't. It seems like they're all engrossed in their own thing. Fair enough, works for me. We take a seat and pull out food. Unsurprisingly, Yuri's meal looks a lot fancier than mine. I motion towards it. Homemade, I'm guessing. Hoo-hoo. Yes, you can never go wrong with a vegetable stir-fry paired with rice. God damn, that sounds good. The combination of flavors is always something satisfying to the taste buds. Yeah, remember you saying? Oh, I don't sound like a broken record, do I? Huh? No, not at all. I just remember it because I thought it was really interesting how food meant so much to you. She doesn't look entirely convinced, but she starts eating nonetheless. A brief silence falls between us. Even though she's looking at her food, I get a shrewd suspicion that her focus is elsewhere. Say, Ratsmith. have you given much thought to what you want to do after school? Probably go home and watch some anime. Why? We briefly make eye contact. Seeing Yuri narrow her eyes, trying to figure out if I was being sarcastic or serious. Strangely enjoyable in a silly sort of way. Eventually she realizes I'm joking and smiles as she shakes her head softly. You know what I mean. Truthfully, I don't really know. It's not really something I've spent a lot of time thinking about, if I'm being honest. I probably should give it some thought, but I guess it isn't high on my priority list. My eyes wander over to Sayori and Monica. Sayori looks like she's a little sad about something. Monica's apparently trying to cheer her up. The sight of them talking makes me feel grateful, but also a little guilty. As much as I've enjoyed spending time with Yuri, I haven't really seen much of Sayori over the past few months. Talk to Sayori! Don't ignore Sayori! Still, it's good to know that she has other friends, right? Given how we're only second years, it's understandable. I return my gaze to Yuri. Judging by the look on your face, you've probably spent a little more time than I have on the matter. Ha ha ha! You know, guys, of all the voice acting I'm capable of, I really can't do fake laughs, like, at fucking all, man. I suppose you could say that. Let me guess, you want to go to the university to study something like Japanese? Was I really that obvious? It was just a fitting pick, that's all. Ah, I suppose it is. I imagine you're excited to go to university? Yes and no, actually. Oh my god, this leads so perfectly. You guys, we never played Yuri Gets a Haircut. That's a fucking great mod. We gotta play that when we're done with Blue Skies. To university? Yes and no, actually. On the one hand, university can be such a stimulating place. The amount of things you can learn while you're there. At high school, you're naturally limited by what your teachers choose to teach. From what I've gathered, you're given much more independence at the undergraduate level. But on the other hand, I've been at school for almost all my life. To make that jump, especially if I were to go to a new part of the country, well, it definitely invokes a lot of anxiety. Yeah. There's a comfort to be had in routine. I know exactly what to expect for the most part. With school, humans naturally dislike change, and as exciting as I think higher education will be, it comes at a cost. Well, when you put it like that, yeah, I could definitely see what you mean. But I think it's something we have to go through at some point, right? Even if we just go straight into work after leaving school. My eyes wander over to Natsuki. Her position hasn't changed in the slightest. Man, that manga must be pretty damn good. Is MC getting bored of Yuri a little bit? Oh no. Yuri follows my line of sight. Her eyes land on Natsuki as well. Given the already thoughtful look on her face, it's hard to tell if her thoughts have changed. Natsuki is only a first year. She's only a first year?! Oh, there better not be no... So I suppose there wouldn't be much sense in having this conversation with her. I don't think my post-school plans have even crossed my mind when I first got into school. What about Sayori? Have you ever spoken about this with her? No, really. Why'd I say that? We only been talking to one another a couple months ago, and catch myself just in time mentioning that Sayori and I haven't had much time to ourselves because I spent so much time with Yuri. I just make Yuri feel bad. But I guess it just hasn't been a right time. Besides, she never really struck me as someone who really gave much thought to her future, kind of like me. Whereas someone like Monica, well, the impression I get from her is that she probably got a plan. I chuckle to myself, remembering how my parents used to say that my school years would flash by in the blink of an eye. I've had this conversation with Mom and Dad before. It was quite a while ago, though. I think they wanted me to go to university, so I guess our plans aren't too far off. Guessing you've had a similar conversation with your parents, right? Yuri? Oh, yes, I think so. The vague, uncertain nature to her tone throws me off guard for a moment. I'm not given much time to push it as Monica suddenly turns towards us. Monica, what? Sorry. Yeah, they established she was a first year in the OG game, I think. No, I think what they said was that Natsuki looks like a first year, but they didn't say she was a first year. I'm pretty sure the creator has confirmed that they are all the same age. We don't know if they're all the same grade, but we know they're all the same age. And the only reason Natsuki is tiny is because her father malnourishes food from her, which causes her to have an underdeveloped body and is struggling to grow properly because she's not being fed. But apparently she's the same age as the other girls, apparently. Supposedly. Hey, you two. Sorry about not saying hi just now. I was a little preoccupied. It's all good. Everyone seemed to be doing their own thing, so I don't think anyone really noticed. You okay, Sayori? You looked a little down when we walked in. Oh, I'm fine. What made you think that? I don't know. Guess it just looked like Monica was trying to cheer you up about something. Just how I interpreted the situation, that's all. There's nothing wrong, silly. How was your New Year's Eve? I glanced towards Yuri. There's a faint blush on her cheeks. It was really something. Oh, look how Yuri's face goes from quizzical to understanding as she puts two and two together. You two! You're together, aren't you? I reach out and gently weave Yuri's hand into mine. Yeah, we are. I knew there was something going on between you two. Oh, this gives me a bad feeling. I'm so happy for you guys. This gives me a bad feeling. Sorry, it smells so huge, it's almost bordering on insincere. Oh, yeah, it is. It is. Great! That's precisely what this club needs! Lovey-dovey mushy shit! You fucking morons! I'm surprised you'd even notice. I'm surprised you'd even... What? I'm surprised that you'd even notice said mushy stuff with how absorbed into your manga you seem to be. It doesn't block out the sound of people kissing, you know. That sounds like it came from personal experience. She tips her manga down to glare at me. I grin and raise my free hand up in a comedic display of self-defense. To be fair, she has a point. PDAs are a major no-no for me. 100%! We talked about this last stream, remember? Natsuki got held back 17 times! So she's 35 when she's supposed to be 18! My wife would have slapped me if I told anyone we were dating in high school. Yeah, I mean, it's good you had a relationship that lasted that long, honestly. More fucking power to you, especially seeing as, didn't you guys just get married, right? Yeah, you guys just got married, like, not that long ago. Hey, I fucking respect. That's a classic traditional relationship, and I fucking respect that. You know, my great-grandparents met in high school, but my great-grandpa and my great-grandma, they didn't date, but they didn't date initially. My great-grandpa was dating somebody else, and he went into World War II, and his original girlfriend just fucking left him while he was in the war, apparently. But while he was in the war, my great-grandpa, who was friends with him, was writing to my great-grandfather. And after the war, they got together. And they were together for fucking 70 years. Like, holy shit. They were together for a long-ass time. I think it was over 70 years. Like, they were together for a long, long time, bro. It was a long time. Anyhow, to be fair, she has a point. PDAs are a major no-no for me. Don't worry, we'll save all the physical stuff for when you guys aren't around. Did bro just say that? Did bro just say that? Monica's like, really, bro? Yuri's like, and Sayori's like, what the fuck? You fucking bitch. I'm gonna fucking cock block them so hard. They're gonna like be getting it down. I'm gonna be pulling my curtains open like, I see what y'all are doing over there. Knock, knock. Hey, can I borrow some salt? Hey, can I borrow some sugar? Y'all are never gonna get dick this way, Yuri. You're never gonna get dick this way. That's right. I got this plan down. Oh, and just before you go to bed, call him up. So what's going on, MC? Is Yuri in your fucking house right now, bitch? I call your mama. Calm down, chat. Calm down. The change of expression of everyone. They're like, did this guy really just fucking say this? Sorry, I meant to say.
What?
Why are you all looking at me like that? You never really think before you open your mouth, do you? What do you mean? The sound of the bell ringing cuts my question short, and soon after, the sound of scraping chairs fills the air as everyone starts packing up. It's only as we're all heading towards the door I realize what I just said. It caused so much awkwardness. Oh! No, I didn't mean it like that. Oh gosh! Oh guys, I just meant raw anal. But Monica, Natsuki, and Sarah are already gone. Desperately, I turned to Yuri. You knew what I really meant, right? You knew what I meant, right? You knew what I meant, Yuri, right? You knew what I meant, right? Right, Yuri? Physical contact and stuff. She's like, yeah, I knew what you meant, right, you. Chat, it's awful windy tonight. Alright. Anyways. Sorry. Well, that just happened. Not a thought behind those eyes. Oh, she's thinking, all right. She has that look where she's like, my great-grandfather's fiance cheated on him when he was somewhere in France in 1915. Then he met my great-grandma in 1920 at a club, and they were together until he died. The way I look at it, it's better that you know, she cheated when they were so fucking young so that he can find a real fucking woman. Alright? Because real people don't fucking cheat. And all y'all who are watching this who've cheated on people in the past, fuck you. You don't deserve forgiveness. Dirty motherfuckers. Anyhow, I awkwardly rubbed the back of my head. Yuri, you know, you're quite endearing when you're flustered. See, she knows, and she wants it. See, she ain't even trying to deny it. She isn't trying to deny it. She's like, she smiles and heads off. Oh, the game is on. I'm kind of really into Blue Skies right now, but I think we'll stop for now. It's getting really late. This is a good time to stop. Oh man, fucking wonderful. Fucking wonderful. Alright. Doki Blue Skies is very fun. Clearly, it's part... Guys, it's part 20. This is part 20. We have done a lot of Blue Skies. But we're going to see it through to the end. I haven't decided if I'm going to do Natsuki route. Honestly, I don't know if I'm going to or not. I don't really like the way they wrote her. But I might attempt it. I will attempt it and see if I like the way they write Natsuki. But judging by the Sarah and Yuri route, nada. So we'll see. Maybe. We'll see. But, that's about it, Rat members. I would like to request YouTubers, please like and comment if you enjoyed the video, please. Guys, my channel is this big. Like my penis, alright? It's this fucking big. So please like and comment on the video. Thank you for watching. Twitch people, thank you for watching. Humans, thank you for masturbating to Yuri. I'm ending the stream now. Good night. Good day, whatever time it is for people watching. Bye.